Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item. Current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
With the new iPhone SE for less than $100 at Metro, you rule. It's the most affordable iPhone on the #1 brand in prepaid. So whether you're studying online or FaceTiming.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, dear.
The iPhone SE has all you need. Switch to Metro and get the iPhone SE for $99.99 after rebate redemption and 6 months of service with AutoPay. Metro by T-Mobile. Rule your day. Limit 1 per account/household. Requires port and ID validation. Not valid for numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro in past 90 days. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Da-da-da, down. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-dum.
We were as one, babe, for a moment in time, and it seemed everlasting that you will always be mine. Now you wanna be free, so I'm letting you fly, 'cause I know in my heart, babe, our love will never die, no.
You will always be a part of me. I'm a part of you indefinitely. Boy, don't you know it can't escape me. Oh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby. And we'll linger on. Feeling so strong. No, you're not gonna shake me. Oh, darling, 'cause you'll always be my baby.
I know that you'll be back, boy.
When your days and your nights get a little bit colder. Oh, I know that you'll be right back.
Baby, believe me, it's only a matter of time.
Always be a part of me. No, it definitely. No, you can't explain it.
Welcome back to another episode of Jade and XD. I am the singing divastress. Only give me your white M&Ms.
I am XD, one of the mamas. And welcome back to the Blackish Show about nothing.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
What's going on, friend?
Oh, you know, a bunch of shit. I have a story. I have a couple stories this weekend.
Ooh, I love it.
So, this is weird because I never get to go first. This weekend was cool. It was the holiday weekend.
Yes, it was.
Attempted to go to Makosa. I went, actually.
You came, you showed love, you supported.
Yeah, I came, I sweat, and I, conquered.
Yeah.
Shout out to For the Culture Catering for the nachos. Those were some bomb-ass nachos.
Thank you, friend.
You and Santana did that.
We tried.
Shout out to DJ Terra for a dope-ass event.
Mm-hmm.
It's great because, it was packed, but it was also, the ghetto because it was packed.
Yeah.
It was like 1,000 people. Like, it was a lot. And I had to leave early because, my anxiety. And it was just like, I had to hide my purse. It was just a lot.
No, that's right. Get off my stoop. That's why I check my posts.
Oh, was like, ooh, ran into people there. I ran into Mandy from
Mandy came and showed love.
Decisions. It was so good. All the homies was texting me like, where are you at?
Where you at?
Like the granny in the Boost Mobile commercial. Mm-hmm. Where you at?
We found out the fabulous show, alright? And I'm like, yo, where my homegirl LaGuanda go? So I two-ate that chicken head on my Boost Mobile phone. Where you at?
I'm in fabulous. Alright, get my freak on.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. That's what she sounded like. Where you at?
Where you at?
EHT.
Yeah, where you at? Anyway, I left, and this is where Saturday, my weekend, fast forward, week was cool, work's been all right. Been going to the gym. I've noticed my midsection is slimming down.
Do it, Fred.
Going to the gym, and also shout out to Beachbody On Demand.
That's right. JXD 30-30-30.
Yup. But
Jade, I'm sorry.
When I left, I came across, I hung out with some people after Mokosa. Mm-hmm. And a friend of mine told me this story. Oh, a friend of a friend. So we were out drinking. We were talking about white girls and how they can be a little on the freak nasty bitch. What the fuck, you nasty gutter butt snipe trollop ass disgusting swamp donkey ass bitch. I'm gonna tell you why.
What the fuck?
I'm living in a fantasy, my own little nasty world. Tonight, don't you wanna come with me? Do you think I'm a nasty girl?
So this one girl in upstate New York was just fucking all the black niggas on campus just because she could, because she liked the BBC.
Okay.
And
BBC Big Black Heart.
She was really into some freaky shit, so she would shout out on the quad, I like to give Blumpkins. Do you know what Blumpkins are?
The fuck? Wouldn't.
Blumpkins are when you give head to a nigga while he is shitting. Yeah. I'm going to say that one more time.
No. Don't say it again. Don't say it again.
Okay. Because you looked at me confused.
No, because I'm just trying to figure out, like, how gross are you, though?
Oh, it gets worse. About this other girl. Now, this other girl was into some freak nasty shit, and so this is why the niggas was fucking her, which also gives me a reason why. You know what this? She was also into anal.
Okay. No judgment.
She would have men shit in a condom, freeze it, and then use it as a dildo for herself. And if the nigga was also into it, she would sodomize him with the dookie dildo.
This is too much.
Yeah, that's how my Saturday at Makosa went.
First of all, is this real? This don't even sound real.
I don't know. This took place in Utica, New York.
Well, there's nothing else to do, I guess, but shit in a condom.
Yep. That's why it's so believable. Because I had to think about that, and that was my rationale. I was like, well, there's only nothing to do but shit in the condom.
Niggas ain't got shit to do but shit in the condom anyway.
Or go to Walmart, and then you can only do that but so many times.
You got to go to Walmart, buy the condom.
Yeah.
So you got
Yeah.
This is foul, Fred.
Ooh. And I'm not, and we're not here to kink shame or anything like that.
No, this is about fecal. This is about bacteria. This is about gross.
Yeah.
You know, it's nope, Jay. No, because you are trying to be a better person in this year of the 2018.
Okay.
Because I have thoughts.
Okay.
So many thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah. But that was my week.
You could have kept that.
No, I had to share. If I heard it, you had to hear it too, goddammit. No. I will not go on and be silent about it. I just want people to know that there's bitches in Utica, New York who shit in condoms and fuck themselves with it.
I'm from Virginia, where ain't shit to do but cook. Virginia, they make drugs. Utica, they shit in condoms.
And freeze it and sodomize themselves with it.
Like, what kind of mind do you even have? Like,
you don't have one. You have lost it.
Because
lost it. Lost.
Because I'm just like.
No. Because the more you think about it, the more you confused you get.
Ew, and then that means if you're using it, it gets warm. Ew.
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
This is your fault. I'm not trying to make fetch happen. That bitch is. What you talking about?
Because I left it. I left it on the playground.
You could have no, you didn't. Actually, you brought it out here. You brought that shit to the playground. What you talking about? You could have kept that shit at Marco's or wherever the fuck you was. You know what? No, I blame the girl who told you this story. I blame her. You could have kept that. I'm upset. I told
them I was going to tell them on the show.
I'm upset.
Said, I'm going to tell all 12 people that listen to this show.
Right into horrible decisions. Don't tell me about it. I don't care about your shit in a condom. Your polyurethane shit. What is it? Oh, latex.
I told them to write it to the read.
Lay shit. No. Right into horrible decisions. New kinks. Shitting in magnums.
Ooh. The ghetto.
Ooh. This is my new dildo. I like to call him Magnum OG. Disgusting.
Because I'm like, how? Because then I thought about temperature, right? Because I'm like, okay, then you have to like freeze it. But I'm like, at what point? Like the science part of me was like, so at what temperature?
Freeze? Yep. Because I. And at what? But no, the more important question is, at what temperature does it unfreeze? Like. When does it start? At what point does it start to defrost? Like, the dookie is defrosting. Defrosted dookie. This is a problem. The fact that we even talking about this right now is sick. It's sick.
You see, this was my dilemma.
Can you imagine if you was at somebody's house? All the scenarios. See, this is your fault. God, because my personality, my imagination is too wild.
I thought about this shit so hard when I got home.
If you go to somebody's house and you be
like, go get the ice.
Girl, you got any ice?
Yes, I had that same scenario. Like, you go with the ice.
What's this?
Is this Freeze Pops?
Yes.
It's an Otter Pop.
But touch that! Don't touch that!
It's a pudding pop.
You come and smack it up there. That's not for you. Bitch, that's disgusting.
Clip, nigga, you ain't shot shit. Spending money on it, hoes, nigga, you ain't fuck shit.
Ooh.
The ghetto.
Phallic feces. That is nasty.
Yeah.
Ooh, white people do some gross shit, man. Ooh. Y'all do some gross ass. And niggas too. And niggas love to do gross shit with white girls. And because I had a white friend who came and told, she was like, that's where it sparked the story. My homegirl came and she said, I have a question for you. And I need to know this because I have a feeling it's because I'm white, but I need to know. She's like, men often... She's like, specifically black men ask me often if I like golden showers. And I was like, she was like, does that happen to you? Like, do guys ask you that on a frequent basis? I was like, absolutely never. No, the fuck. No. They don't. I was like, I can probably confirm what you're thinking. They are asking you that because you a white girl. So niggas is just as nasty.
The only time that nigga ever asked me that, but he was one of those, like, I was surprised. He was like, is black okay? He's one of, like, the black okay. So I was like, maybe I slipped in. So,
and that's, again, that's not kink shaming. What that is that it's wrong if you are specifically going after white girls.
Yeah.
Because you think they into some nasty shit.
Yeah.
I know some black girls who are into some nasty shit.
Yeah. Which is fine.
It's fine.
But it's just
it's
your
reasoning.
That is your reasoning, Rasha. I'm with the white girl because she gonna let me sodomize her with my dookie in a condom.
Her ear.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
She gonna let me come in here. I hear you coming, nigga.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if a nigga nutted in your ear and you had to get on a flight the next day? I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry.
You would have water or underwater ear. Oh, God.
Like, does anybody have any Benadryl? I can't hear.
You're constantly blowing your nose.
My head feels like you have any gum?
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Girl, just yawn, yawn. We haven't even started the show. I haven't even talked about my week. This is your fault. We were talking about shit in latex.
Listen. Okay.
What if a nigga had the nerve? See, this is
the problem.
What
Niggas won't have the nerve.
What if a nigga had the nerve to say, I'm allergic to latex? And he pulls out a $40 lambskin condom.
Oh my God. Wait, they're $40?
When I looked in the cabinet at the CVS, out of curiosity, yes, that's what I saw.
First of all, I never understood the point of lambskin anyway. Because they're talking about like, oh, it feels different. Like, no, nigga.
Is it really lambskin?
Right.
Because I don't want that.
Yeah, like.
I want no sheep inside of me.
It was like haggis. It was like haggis inside of you. Haggis.
It's like fucking Guinness.
Yeah. That's so gross.
Keep your Jameson dead.
Like lamb chops play along.
This is the song that never ends.
Yes.
Oh, this is a problem. Move along.
Okay. How was your week?
It wasn't like yours. I worked.
I mean, I didn't have anything. Listen, all I did was
You did enough.
I didn't do anything. I went to the gym and I went to Macosta.
Yeah, but you hanging out with people who tell you them wretched ass stories.
Listen, I am an ocean and knowledge.
And I can't believe you had the black ass nerve to bring that literal shit along here. How dare you?
I told you if I had to hear that bullshit, so did you and all 12 people that listen to the show, goddammit. I will not rest until people know that there are people out there in this world who are defecating in condoms and freezing it in their Maytag and sodomizing themselves with it.
You're a terrorist.
No, I am a journalist.
Same.
How was your week, Beautiful G?
All I did was work, like more than I usually. Like all I did was work. Nigga, I'm tired. I'm tired of looking at food. I'm tired of looking at knives and cutting boards and pots. But I'm not. I'll be ready to cook again in like 2 days. I'm just exhausted. Makosa was great. Thank you to everybody who came out.
Let me tell you, the Jade Hive was there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's a thing.
No, it is.
No.
Listen, it was.
Well, I'll tell you, I did have. Sorry for anybody who's listened to Getting Grown already this week and heard this story, because I did have one person who was not a fan of me.
Oh, okay.
And she tried to cause problems for me at the Makosa. She was mad that we decided we were going to take a break and that she had been standing there waiting for nachos in the wrong place. And when I just asked her to move over so she could pay on that end and make her way down in an efficient manner, she decided she was getting ready to pop an attitude with me. Well, she clearly does not know who I am. Oh. And you popped the attitude with the wrong one. So I copped one right back with her. I'm like, baby, all I did was ask you to move right on down there so that we can keep going in formation over here. We have a flow. And you're not getting ready to get upset at me because we taking a break. This is not a restaurant. I'm not your server. If I tell you that we shut down for a few minutes, you don't go to any other party expecting to have food. And while I'm super grateful and very appreciative of when I tell you, everybody showed love. Like, we didn't have no problem. So it's not even about an entitlement. I refuse to be one of those black businesses or businesses in general that acts like you buying something from me is a favor for you. So that's not even what this is about. However, we're also going to respect one another in the way that we speak to each other. And if I'm asking you to do something so that we can keep organization, she's like, I've been standing here. She was already mad. Fran saw her rolling her eyes and everything else because we was taking our little break. And so she was already mad that we were taking a break, and I asked her to move over. She's like, you gonna ask me to get back on the line? I said, I didn't ask you to get on the line. Well, I've been standing here waiting. I said, and so have these ladies, quietly and patiently. Ain't nobody else cop no attitudes but you. I was like, you know what? You can have a good day and walk away from me right now is what you can do. And you have 2 times for me to tell you to have a good day before I'm not gonna say have a good day anymore. And she turned around. She was like, what? And I said have a good day. That's my final one. Before I jump from behind this goddamn table. I bet you ain't never been smacked upside your head with a sterno. Don't try me today. I fight dirty.
You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me. Just another day at the pick up on the mail. They gon' channel riding through the streets. They be like they go.
Ooh.
But I'm not gonna fight because I love Makosa.
You're gonna be a thread on Lipstick Alley, girl.
Lipstick Alley can suck my dick. Suck my dick, Lipstick Alley. Anyway.
I was just kidding, obviously.
No, I'm sure she looked like she was on Lipstick Alley with her, like I said, her self YouTube crochet install.
Ooh, the ghetto.
Girl, don't be coming over here with them Build-A-Bear box braids that you did yourself. Don't come over here with that foolishness. I ain't got time for that. And I will hurt your feelings. But outside of that, I had a lovely time. And I appreciated everybody who came and showed support. Sunday I did something at Our Wicked Lady as well for the Soul Scream Sundays. If you are into 50s and 60s soul music with like,
my bartender at Sidewalk is into that.
Yes.
He's into all things 50. He's a creepy old white man named Wayne.
Okay, that makes sense. He might have been there.
He gives us free cocktails at the Sidewalk Cafe. He's great. Tell him XD sent you every time you go to Sidewalk Cafe. He's there on Saturdays.
Hey, Wayne. Yeah, it's 50s and 60s soul music, like soul music. You know what I'm saying? And they did the 60s screen with the girl that dances behind the screen and like all of that. It was very cute, actually. I'm
gonna come.
It was very
Sunday.
cute. So don't be coming in there expecting to hear no Migos or anything recent, because that's not what this is about. It's not that type of scene. And when I tell you all of those people were pleasant and nice to deal with, so don't be coming in here with your foolishness.
Well, what'd you cook there?
I made guava jerk barbecue chicken sliders with. Say
more.
I did it on a Hawaiian roll.
Oh.
With some homemade pickled jalapenos and red onions, and then the cilantro crema that we did from Makosa. I just did that again and threw that on top of the slider.
That shit was so fucking good.
I love a cilantro crema.
And
some potato salad.
I don't really care for crema because I don't believe it. But I had everything at on the nachos, and it was pretty delish.
You did. You came through and supported, and you had it fully loaded.
Oh, I did. I definitely cheated on my diet for y'all. So
you definitely cheated on your diet.
I said, "Ooh, I've been waiting for these nachos." At first, I was like, "Oh, damn, it ain't chicken." But then the beef happened, and I was like, oh, "Okay, I'm here. I'm queer. Get used to it."
It was like a guisado style, like slow cooked we cooked
so
the
good.
beef for 8 hours.
I wanted the damn beef by itself for the next go around. But like, girl, just give me some of that beef. Just be like, so I can make some sandwiches later, girl.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But y'all showed love. Y'all showed love.
Costa's really my favorite day party because I don't
favorite.
La Marina is for the young people. They serve Henny coladas and like
yeah, it's for Fashion Nova's finest, which is fine. There's no shade.
Fine. It's just it's not for your girl.
Makosa is if you are not trying to go and like
Makosa is for people that listen to Foreign Exchange.
Because they play like Migos and Cardi B.
I get that, but like the crowd. You get what I mean? You remember how I told you all Foreign Exchange fans look alike? Yeah.
I hate you. It is.
It's a calm space. But anyway,
it's my favorite party though.
Ooh, we're at like business. Patreon is up and active and running. We thank you to all the people who have supported. We are halfway to our first goal, which is super dope. As a preview, as a thank you for that, because we said we weren't going to release any videos until we got to our goal, but decided to put one up anyway, and it was with your girl Noah, her first episode of her very own show.
Of Noah's Corner.
Noah's Corner. She's very excited. Have she seen the whole thing?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna show it to her.
Yeah. It's so cute. My mother saw it.
Did she love it?
Oh, what did she say? She said, Noah is so cool. She rocks. I said,
I love her.
Yeah.
Your mom is the best.
Yeah. And of course, we put Nigga Peace Theater out there early on there. We are recording the audio version to the first book that we released. What was it called? Thank You. The Thick and Twisted Love Story of Bianca and Trevor Davis. Trevor and Bianca Davis. This story has so many people in it. This new story, I can't really keep up. Maybe because I'm doing way too much, but I know we have Alicia, Shaheed, and Reggie.
Yeah, I'm not adding no more characters. I can tell y'all that. I'm not going to give you anything else, but I can tell you I'm not adding any more characters.
I might.
Oh. What is this, Empire?
I mean, we have to advance the story along somehow, and I don't know how. I don't know whatever you write next for 7 and 8. I don't know. We may have to introduce people in order to move the story along.
That's true.
Because we just met another character last on Monday.
Ladarius,
yeah, because he's gay.
I hate you so. I hate you every time. Every time.
Hilarious. But yeah, our Patreon. Go check it out. We're rolling out really cool content, and all the people who selected tiers, you'll be getting what you paid for throughout this week and this month. So I'm super excited.
Yes. Let's get into our episode.
Yeah. Well, let's take a break first. And we'll be back after these messages.
Let me take you to the movie, shorty. I'm sure later on you will be my baby. Let's sit down and just be by
And we're back.
I got the popcorn, I know what
So we're going to talk about movies today.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever done a full movie episode.
And if we have, who cares? That's what we want to do.
Yeah. It's the blackest show about nothing. We talk about whatever we want. We just literally spent 30 minutes talking about shit in the condoms.
Yeah. Shitting on your microphone. Defecating on your microphone. Her birthday was this week.
It was.
She wasn't on time for it.
She wasn't. She missed her birthday.
Yeah.
She's like, happy belated birthday to me.
The funniest tweet I've ever seen was when someone was like to Lauryn, you going to Lauryn Hill concert? And Lauryn was like, nah, you. I was crying for days. Nah, you.
People are so fucking funny.
People are so funny.
Oh, God. I love black people.
Yeah.
I can't say it enough.
Yeah. I mean, I like most of y'all.
Yeah. When I say black people,
Yeah, they're the ones that matter.
You got to. What does the kids say? You got to swallow the meat and spit out the bones.
Yeah.
So that's what I do with niggas.
Yeah. Movies from the 90s. Now, they don't really make movies like they used to anymore. You know what I mean? Like, the 90s had some really, really good movies that transcend pop culture. Like, you still talk about them today.
Good cheesy movies.
Yes. Do you want to start?
No, you start.
This particular movie, I still think about it often. Way too often than I should. But I think it's because one of the stars in the movie is in a really popular TV show. And it took me a while to watch the show because I was like, I don't like this girl like that because she fucked over my homie in the movie. But Forrest Gump.
Janae,
why don't you love me?
She taught me how to climb.
You can do it.
I showed her how to dangle.
I didn't know if I would ever be able to see her in another role.
No, not at all.
But she switched it up with Claire. She switched it up.
Ooh, listen.
But Forrest Gump was a fucked up movie.
Absolutely.
It was, first of all, she was on all the heroin.
First of all, Sally Field was fucking the doctor to make sure that she could pay for Forrest's legs. So because he has scoliosis.
And he basically barked at that white man. He barked that white man right off his property. That's the kind of stuff I laughed at in the movies.
Yeah. He did. He definitely did racist dog at like wolf.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Get out of here. You just scram. But I'd be the old white man because I'd be running like, "Mom, fuck your mom."
Oh my goodness gracious! There were so many layers to that movie.
Oh my God.
Lieutenant Dan. No. Okay. You're about to say something fucked up.
Nope, I'm not even gonna say it. But you know my favorite scene with Lieutenant Dan.
Where he was trying to fuck the girl when John Lennon got shot. Oh!
And he fell.
Yeah.
He was so mad.
Fuck!
He was laying on that floor and I was crying. I'm like, oh my God! Why did they do that? Why would y'all show me that? I'm trying to be a better person and y'all gonna show me that? Like, what you want me to do? And this nigga like flung out of the chair. It was
so aggressive.
It was so mad.
Like he was ejected from the chair.
It was like the episode of Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta.
Oh God!
When Tommy jumped on Scrappy like a spider monkey. Me and Tristan rewound that like 6 times. We were like, did you see the way she jumped on that nigga? Did you see the way she jumped on that nigga? Shit, that was all leg power. That bitch just calisthenics. Woo.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Forrest Gump was terrible.
Yeah,
it was
it
terrible.
was also from the future because he beat that Chinese man.
Oh, my God.
Ping pong.
Oh, my God. Shut up.
They are from the future, I'm telling you.
He led but just the fact that this nigga was always in the right place.
At the right time.
All the time. When he was on TV, when he met JFK, like he was always in the right place at the right time.
Right.
But in the end.
He was there when Martin Luther King gave a speech.
Martin Luther King, like Jenny's running through the damn monument water. What is it called? You know what I'm talking about? The Pond of Freedom. What's out? You know what I mean?
Pond of Racism.
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what it is, actually. No, Forrest Gump, though, was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
It was.
It was such a good movie.
Such a good movie. You like chocolate?
But I really don't think that was Forrest's son, though. He acted. Is Haley Joel Osment still with us?
I don't know. Yeah, Google that. I'm gonna go blow my nose right quick.
Yeah, he's still with us.
What's he doing?
He currently lives in New York City and graduated from Tisch.
Oh.
He's still with us.
Okay. Good for him. But no, I don't think that was his child. Jenny, she wasn't around the way girl. She had a lot going on. She might have just wanted Flores because he was going to be a good daddy. Mm-hmm. She knew he wasn't going to leave his son.
Yeah.
But it was a terrible movie. She lived an awful life. I felt so bad for her.
And then died of AIDS. Did Tyler Perry write this shit? Because she died of AIDS.
Yeah, I think it was a Tyler Perry film.
Because everything...
No, because I watched it.
Yeah. Your turn.
So I frequently quote this movie. I frequently quote this movie. As a matter of fact, as a child, we used to prank call people.
Oh my God.
And be like, I don't work with the males because I used to be one. I am Job. I am Job. Oh my God. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes.
This isn't fair, Mom. Why do we need a housekeeper anyway?
Oh, this is all I need right now.
Look, why can't Dad do it?
Excuse me, dear, but I don't think it's appropriate to argue with your mother in front of a perfect stranger, if you don't mind my saying so.
I just don't see why we can't spend the extra time with Dad.
Well, maybe she's right, dear. Maybe their father would be a more appropriate person.
I love that movie.
Another movie that Sally Field was in.
Yes. Oh my God, I forgot.
My queen.
I do love Sally Field.
I love Sally Field. I love her.
I do love Sally Field.
She's great. She's up the... she's not as... People always be like, Meryl. It's really with Sally Field. Sally Field is where it's at.
It's Sally Field. And who's the other one? Oh, who's the other one I like who looks like Sally Field, but it's not Sally Field?
Glenn Close?
No. Okay. The one from Stepmother?
Jane Fonda?
No. Maybe not Stepmother. The movie with Julia Roberts. Half Mother, New Mother. The one with Julia Roberts and she marries the old nigga and he got 2 kids and the mom is dying from cancer. You know who I'm talking about.
It's not Olympia Dukakis, right?
No. Oh my God. I can't believe we are doing this right now.
Oh my gosh. I feel bad because I feel like I should know all my old white actresses.
No, and when I say it, you're going to be like, and I'm going to be like.
Not Diane Keaton.
What's the damn movie called? Julia Roberts. Is it called Stepmother? Stepmom. Susan Sarandon.
Oh, we don't like her.
Why?
She was like a Bernie bro, and she was like, okay, maybe we should just give Trump a chance. She was against Hillary.
She was always pro Bernie. I remember that.
Yeah, but she was also anti-Hillary. I mean, I'm anti-Hillary now, but she
so
was
much
like,
that she was pro Trump.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. We don't do
all right.
Susan Sarandon.
Well, okay.
Yeah, no.
All right. Okay. Well, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. Mrs. Doubtfire. Rest in peace, Robin Williams.
I know. So talented.
Nathan Lane was also in that movie. No, was that Nathan Lane was in the movie? It was Harvey Fierstein.
Harvey Fierstein.
Harvey Fierstein.
Damn.
which I was confusing him with Harvey Weinstein because when I saw all these allegations, I was like, I love him! But I was like, that's Harvey Firestein, not Harvey Weinstein.
Totally different.
Totally different Jew.
Totally different person.
Totally different
white
Jew.
man.
Yeah. One is
Different
gay,
white man.
one is an animal.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Your turn.
This was like the first movie I ever purchased on when Apple introduced like movies and TV shows on iTunes. This was the first movie I fucking bought. For whatever reason, I love this movie, and I feel like all Californians do. I'm not sure. My name is Rumi, and I invented Post-its.
Is that What's Your Face?
Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion. Yes.
I haven't seen that movie in so long, and that was one that I watched like once, so I was never able to quote
it was so funny. This bitch worked at like she was like a receptionist at a Mercedes dealership, and it was like, and then Lisa Kudrow was like her roommate, and I forgot what she did for a living, but their high school reunion was coming up, and they ran into Janine Garofalo, and they were just like, oh, you know, like, what are you doing with your life or whatever? Like, you should come to the reunion. And then she was just kind of like, I can't be like a loser because we were losers in high school or whatever. So they decided that they were going to go and say that they invented Post-its.
Okay.
And then, like, Alan Cummings was on in the movie, and he was supposed to be some geek, but he made it big in tech or whatever, and he was like rich, and he fell in love with both Romeo and Michelle, and like he whisked them away, and yada yada yada.
Together?
I think he was more in love with Romy.
I was like, was this like movie?
It was. Yeah,
Sister Wives.
Yeah, no, he was in love with Romy because you know she was Mira Sorvino, and like, of course she had like, you know.
Yeah, that one. I'm not good with that one. I'm not very good with that one.
Yeah. But yeah, it's such a good movie. It's super 90s and white, but it's great.
So, Michelle, what are you up to?
Oh, okay. I invented Post-its.
You're kidding. You must have made a fortune.
Well, yeah.
No offense.
A lot. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that a lot of the movies were not great whites.
Yeah. One of my favorite movies of all time is a 90s movie and it's white, and I quote it all the time.
What?
It's on here, but we'll get to it.
Okay. My next one is a rest in peace because I can't watch it anymore because Stacey Dash ruined it. It was such a classic.
Rest in peace, Brittany Murphy.
Rest in peace. Rolling with the homies.
Rolling with the homies.
Let's play Suck and Blow.
I don't care what my teachers say. I'm gonna be a supermodel, and everyone is gonna dress like me. Wait and see.
Yeah, Clueless was that girl.
Clueless was my movie.
It was.
Even though it was very strange, like that situation where her stepbrother was weird.
Yeah.
It was weird. If we really get to it, like, yes, I get it, you're not blood, but it's weird, though.
It's weird. It really is weird.
And nobody ever talked about how weird that was.
That was Paul Rudd, right? That played.
Yeah.
I love him, but it's still weird.
It's still weird.
It's weird. There's nothing about step anything. Like, we're still related, bro.
We're still related. Like, we still grew up together.
Freeman was kicking it with his step granddaughter, though.
Mm-hmm.
But he also has touched women, or had like inappropriate relationships with 8 women.
I heard that recently, and
girl, you know they canceled Roseanne.
Good.
Yes.
What took them so damn long?
Because this bitch went on a racist rant on Twitter calling an Obama aide an ape. You can't win when you play dirty.
That's right. Because when you do clownery, You know what?
When you
After
do
you told me,
clannery.
I'm really irritated. Like, I'm not disappointed and I'm not shocked, but I'm really just irritated. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I'm irritated that I didn't know that she was a Trump supporter before you told me.
When you do clannery, the clan comes back to bite.
The clan comes back to burn.
Yeah, they do.
Just saying.
When you do clannery.
Let's get to some black movies.
Yeah.
There's a whole.
It's my turn, right?
I don't know. Even though I do have a lot of really good white ones on here. Ooh, no, let's stick with these.
Okay.
We'll get to black ones.
So I just saw this in a movie theater, and I fell asleep not in a movie theater, in a cemetery. Mm-hmm. I was about to say, that place where you bury people.
Oh my god.
So I saw this movie in a cemetery, and I fell asleep in the cemetery. Like, hard. Like, I fell asleep on a grave watching this movie.
That's disturbing.
I mean, you see what I write?
I know. What movie?
Scream.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Who is this?
Who are you trying to reach?
What number is this?
What number are you trying to reach?
I don't know.
Well, I think you have the wrong number.
Do I?
It happens. Take it easy.
Oh my god. The cheesiest. And I don't like, Scream did not scare me then.
Scream was not scary. It was just the fact that we watched it, and it was a thriller, and we watched it in a movie theater, in a
graveyard.
Theater.
What?
They do it at the Hollywood Cemetery. It's like a thing.
At a PWI or?
No, girl, this was like 4 years ago for Terrell's birthday, for Dr. Winder's birthday. We went to. Y'all
just went to get your white girl on, or?
It's a thing in Hollywood. Like, you go watch scary movies in the cemetery. Because they don't bury new people there. I don't think. This is people who've been there from, like, from the conquistadors. I don't know.
I'm just way too black for that.
You'd be surprised at how many niggas were there.
I would.
And not like my kind, but like, not like my kind, but like niggas. Like niggas who are so black they brought their white girlfriends.
Oh, nothing but God can kill me niggas.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So it was moving.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Parasante. But Scream wasn't.
Was that the one Brand? No, she was in I Know What You Did last summer.
2.
2.
Which involved a car. Just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
He didn't create the theme.
I did not. Just, who would have thought that would have been on brand?
It's a theme. I know. Okay. I think I like the sequel a little bit more than the original, but I still love the original. D2 Mighty Ducks.
Yeah! The sequel was so much better than the original.
The sequel was so good.
So good.
It had Keenan in it.
Yes.
It was so
he's
good.
been acting and doing shit forever. His whole life.
He's legit.
Yeah.
Like, Keenan is working. He's
been on SNL for 15 years.
Side note, I saw I was watching Wildin' Out. Mm-hmm. And they did an All That episode. So he invited like 4 people from All That. He invited Lori Beth Denberg, Kel,
it was fine now.
This short white boy, I don't remember what his name was. Yeah, probably.
Adam something Berg.
And somebody else. But then Keenan came out as a surprise, and when I realized, I was like, "Oh, Keenan really is like the MVP of their little like he really got out.
Yeah,
like he really got like he's really working.
Yeah, I thought it always would have been Kel.
I always thought it would have been Kel too, but Keenan is actually.
I feel like
who
Lori
did
Beth Denberg could like make a living now because I feel like her type is in. Like if Lena Dunham can make it, she can.
Something was a little different. I don't know. I don't. It wasn't. She wouldn't.
Got it. She could have a blog.
I don't even think.
Okay, not right for like redactress. Nothing. Okay,
I don't think so. But yes, Mighty Ducks was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, D2 was everything. I had it on VHS when we moved into the house I grew up in. We didn't have like cable for a minute, and that was the only thing I could. That's the only tape I had, so I watched it like religiously. So.
Fun fact, D2 Mighty Ducks was one of those. It was one of, always my vision of LA, what I was always taught, which we'll get to in our Black movie segment, was your John Singleton. So that's what I saw LA as. D2 Mighty Ducks was one of the first times I saw like Rodeo Drive. And when they went shopping in Rodeo Drive and they was fucking up the stores. Yes. Oh, it looked so much fun. Oh, and it had Benny from The Sandlot.
It did.
He was in it too. I did love the original Mighty Ducks, but D2 was better. Oh, and my boy, what's his name?
Sweet Little Angel Eyes, the girl from Polly, on the boy.
Yes,
from Polly.
Yes. Brandon something. I think it's Brandon.
Also from The Sandlot, so I don't know.
One of the black boys from the 90s.
Yeah. Yes, one of the black boys from the 90s.
Yeah.
Y'all knew it.
Y'all know, you know what it is.
Yeah. D2 was so much better, but yes.
Just when you think they're about to break apart,
Ducks fly together. And when the wind blows hard and the sky is black, ducks fly together.
And when the roosters are crowing and the cows are spinning circles in the pasture, okay. Ducks fly together.
This was such a huge movie. This next one, such a huge movie. I remember going to see it in the movie theaters, and I remember getting it at Blockbuster. Because this is when back then when they had pizza night. It was like pizza and movie night on Fridays.
Oh, I loved pizza and movie night.
Yeah, like that's when they try to make Little Caesars a thing, but you'd be like,
it was never a thing.
You would go to Pizza Hut.
Fetch is never gonna happen.
Yeah, we would have Pizza Hut. It was the 90s. I had Pizza Hut the other day. It was so delicious.
Was it?
I love Pizza Hut. Fuck you.
Okay.
That's great.
What was the movie?
The Addams Family.
Oh, da-na-na-na.
Listen, Angelica Houston played the shit out of Morticia Addams.
She really did. Like that, it was made for her.
Right, like she ate that.
She did.
Like waist was cinched and snatched.
And old girl Ricci played the hell out of Wednesday.
Sure, the fuck did.
That role was
Christina
meant
Ricci
for her.
meant
Yes,
for her. That dark-sided queen.
She that role was written for her.
Yes, God, so good. Everybody who played.
Everybody played their role.
Played Gomez.
Yeah.
Like even Lurch. It was just hair. Cousin Lurch. Who played Cousin Lurch? Christopher Lloyd. Did he play Christopher Lloyd?
Let me see.
The nigga from Back to the Future.
Yeah, that's Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
Addams Family. They cast that really well, actually.
I don't remember the boy.
Yeah, he played Lurch.
What's Wednesday's brother's name? It's Gomez, Morticia, Wednesday. Lurch is the butler.
Let me see.
Lester is the cousin.
Fester.
Uncle Fester, right?
Uncle Fester.
But who is Wednesday used to torture?
Hold up. Pugsley.
Got it.
Pugsley Addams. Yeah, they did. They cast that really well.
That was such a good movie.
The
sequel was good too.
I don't know if I ever saw the sequel.
Yeah, it was.
Is that the one where they were at camp, or is that the first one?
Yeah, they went to camp.
That was the second one.
Yeah.
Then I guess I did see it.
Yeah.
The next one I don't know how popular it was. It was one of my personal favorites. Want to touch the hiney?
Oh my god. Fucking Billy Madison.
Billy Madison was one of my favorite movies in the 90s. It was so sick. Want to touch the hiney? So hot. Want to touch the hiney? I'll be your snack pack. Oh, it was the maid who used to make all the inappropriate comments at Billy. That was my when I tell you Billy Madison was one of my favorite movies in the 90s. I thought it was
Adam Sandler won the end of the 90s.
He did. I loved him.
Of course I peed my pants. Everybody my age pees their pants. It's the coolest.
Really?
Yes, you ain't cool unless you pee your pants.
Wow. Hey man, Ernie pees pants too. Alright.
But no, Billy Madison was just one of my favorites. All the characters. Oh, Doyle rules! What's yours?
One of my favorite movies from the 90s, and I need to find it. If not, I'm going to buy it on DVD, because I thought about this the other day. The Heavyweights was my motherfucking movie.
Never saw it.
Really?
Nah.
When all the kids went to fat camp, Big Boy from the Sandlot forever was in it. One of the
I know what you're talking about. I never saw it, though.
Yeah, Ben Stiller led a fat camp. Which is so funny because he literally played Zoolander.
Right.
It was so fucking funny. So good. Oh, so good.
I need to look at it and see if it's on Netflix.
Let me look at it now.
Yeah, let me know.
Attention campers. Lunch has been canceled today due to lack of hustle. Deal with it.
I feel like you and Noah would watch it. It's very funny. It's very problematic now, but
a lot of movies and shows are problematic. I was watching Living Single the other day, and Heavy D says something homophobic, and I was like, you can't say that now. You would never be able to say that.
Doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah, I know. I'm not speaking ill of him.
Okay.
Well, while you find that,
yeah, go ahead.
You did the segue into the next one because it is The Sandlot. I know we have mentioned it, but it's one of my favorite movies. I just love The Sandlot. Like, I love The Sandlot. Wendy Peppercorn.
Myrtle asked the cops how long he had to keep the beast chained up like a slave. They said until forever.
I love The Sandlot forever. I'm going to show you all how to make a s'more. First, you take the graham. You put the chocolate on the graham. Then you roast the mallow. You put the mallow on the chocolate. You cover it with another graham.
He broke that shit down like it was cooking crack.
Let me tell you something. A forever recipe for s'mores. A forever recipe. And James Earl Jones played his role. Mufasa. The Sultan of Swat. The Colossus of Clout. The King of Clout. The Great Bambino.
That movie actually, there was a lot of movies about baseball in the 90s. Remember, Angels in the Outfield?
And that wasn't the one with Drew Barrymore.
No. Wasn't that League of Their Own where they were all lesbians?
League of Their Own, yeah.
The movie about lesbians?
Yeah. Yeah. Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
Baseball tacos.
Rosie O'Donnell, Gina Davis, Madonna.
And Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Harriet the Spy?
Yes, I did.
I watched Harriet the Spy for one person and one person only.
Michelle Trachtenberg?
Eartha Kitt.
Okay.
I watched Harriet the Spy for one reason only, and that was Eartha Kitt and that little old lady machine where it goes and it massages the hips.
Yes.
I loved it.
Yes, the Biedermeier.
The Biedermeier. You wouldn't know what that's called. Why do you know that? You're such an old woman. Sophia, that's your new name.
Lorraine.
Okay, I'll take it. No, not old enough. Eugene.
That's a nigga name.
Eugene.
Anne works fine. I said once I became a certain age, I was gonna call everybody Mary. So I'm just gonna start that now.
Marianne.
Hey Mary. My name is John. Mary, I said.
I said what I said.
Yeah. Hey Mary girl.
What's your next movie?
It's actually time for a break, but we'll be back with my next movie. Okay? Okay.
Everyone's gone to the movies, now we're alone and
And we're back. We're up here talking about movies and stuff, but
So Father's Day is just around the corner,
Yeah.
and I found the perfect gift.
Did you?
Omaha Steaks.
Hell, motherfucking yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's got everything your dad could want for his grilling needs. And, you know, it's just a great gift for everybody, honestly.
It really is.
Omaha Steaks delivers hand-trimmed, flash-frozen, and vacuum-sealed meats directly to your door in an Omaha Steaks cooler. They have pork, poultry, veal, lamb, bison, seafood, and veggies if you don't want to have all of the meat. They have
And
vegetables
desserts.
too. And dessert. They sure do, damn it.
And desserts.
Listen.
Those little apple things.
That was the Beyonce of my day.
I mean, I opened up that cooler and I was so happy.
Listen.
Sincerely.
Tears
I was
of-
like, pork chops, chicken, burgers,
hot dogs.
Gourmet Franks, excuse me.
Yes,
Gourmet Franks.
Yes, that's exactly.
Filet mignon. I was
Flaming young. That's what we had, and I was ever grateful.
And it was so Father's Day is getting ready to come, and it was also Memorial Day, and so instead of me having to go to the supermarket, all I did was open my freezer and pull out all of my beautifully packaged Omaha steaks.
Damn, that chicken fried steak. Hello.
Let me make some mashed potatoes.
Oh my gosh. Omaha Steaks is everything.
It really was.
We got a whole bunch of stuff.
We really did. But right now, Omaha Steaks is giving a limited time offer to our listeners for Father's Day at 78% off.
That's hell of a lot. Say that again.
78% off.
Yes.
Okay, this is like the most amazing deal. You can go to omahasteaks.com, type JXD in the search bar, and you can get this Omaha Steaks Father's Day package, which includes...
And this is what we got, y'all.
I want you to listen to me closely. 2 tender filet mignons, 2 beefy top sirloins, 4 chicken fried steaks, 2 boneless pork chops, 4 all-beef Omaha steak burgers, 4 gourmet jumbo franks, 12 ounces of all-beef meatballs, 1 pound of steakhouse fries, 4 caramel apple tartlets. Oof. God damn, things are good. 1 Omaha steak seasoning packet, plus... Get 4 more grill-ready Omaha steak burgers free with purchase.
Yeah, so again, get this little limited time package for only $49.99 when you go to omahasteaks.com. Type JXD in the search bar. Now, that's a little different than what you're used to, but you're going to type JXD in the search bar and add Father's Day package to your cart. Don't wait, this offer ends soon. Go to omahasteaks.com, type in JXD in the search bar, and grab your dad and fire up the grill. And if your father's not with you, or, you know, it's a great gift to give anybody, not just a dad, whoever's the father figure in your life, or even for yourself. I thoroughly enjoyed my package when I got it.
Absolutely.
Jay did hers. Even, you know, I'm not a chef like Jay, but I do cook too, and it was like it's just fresh food. You know, we talk. Can we have a real talk? Omaha Steak. Shout out to them to have a real talk discussion. We have to take care of our bodies.
Yeah, we do.
And we put so much bullshit into our bodies sometimes that, like, there's nothing like this a regular home cooked meal. Like we have Blue Apron and stuff, but like Omaha Steaks, like it's really good that we try to have fresh things here.
Absolutely.
And it's just really good to have this shit come to your door.
Hormone free. All of that for $50.
Yeah.
I mean, even like again, if your father is not in your life,
I was so legit shocked. It's such a good deal.
Such an amazing
78% off. So you already know. You do this.
Do the math. You can literally pay $50 and fill up your freezer.
Yes.
Meals.
Because the thing came with the mail. I called Jay and I said, "Girl, I can't fit this in my damn freezer."
So y'all know I don't go to work. And so my coworkers called me and they were like, "Girl, you got a box here that you."
And it does come in a cooler.
They were like, "You got like a box of meat." I said, "Oh, I gotta go up there and go get it right now. I gotta go to work so I can pick up my meat." So I literally went to work so I could pick up my meat.
Yes.
But it's such an amazing deal. Make sure you take advantage of that. 78% off. Like, when do you ever hear that?
Never.
Never.
Especially not, first of all, 2 filet mignon things is going to cost you $50.
Right. So you get all of that for $50. Like, you better take advantage.
Ooh, girl. My mama about to get one.
Listen, I'm about to get another one.
Hello. But anyway, Lord. So,
I'm legit about to buy another one.
Yeah, same. Black movies in the 90s, although classic, they were very, very raunchy.
A lot of movies in the movies.
Like we've said before, niggas love fucking on camera. Like they
do.
They love fucking on camera. Just like just nigga porn.
They do.
Just on the screen.
We didn't talk about one movie before we talk about the black movies.
Okay, what is it?
That we have to. Besides,
we were
Jurassic
gonna go
Park.
back because I was going to talk about Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay, bet.
But
bet. Because I was like, we have to talk about The Mask.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't said it now, so go ahead.
Oh, I love The Mask.
Okay.
Smoking. Somebody stop me.
They call me Cuba Pete. I'm the king of a rumba beat. When I play the maracas, I go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. Yes, sir, I'm Cuban Pete. I'm the craze, I'm my neck is straight. When I start to dance, everything goes chick chicky boom.
I love The Mask. It was so corny.
It was
all of these
corny.
movies were so corny. And my father, when I tell you my father talked so much trash about Cameron Diaz, he could not stand her. He was like, she's just ugly. Like, why'd they put her in that movie? She looks like a white fish.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's really why I love The Mask.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yes, the niggas do love fucking on camera. It was fucking in like every black movie I think that's on this list.
Yes, like nigga porn.
I think so. Every single one.
And first of all, How to Be a Player.
Oh. Well, of course you're gonna start. Of course that one's gonna have fucking.
Well, obviously, but still, like, who would have thought Bill Bellamy? Like, he was just some corny nigga from like, MTV.
Yeah.
Now he's like BFFs with Beyonce's mom.
What?
I got 1 felony. I got 2 felonies. I got 3 felonies. I got 4 felonies. I got 5 felonies. I got 6 felonies. I got 7 felonies. Bitch, I'm Bill Bellamy. I got 8 felonies.
Girl, you didn't see when they went
on vacation? Yes! I saw him in one of the couples pictures.
Yeah, I was like...
I said, what's Bill Bellamy doing there?
Right, because that made me realize, like, well, how old is Bill Bellamy? That was my next comment.
That was my most shock. It wasn't even that Bill Bellamy was there. He's a black wife.
Yeah. And he's best friends with Tiffany Amber Thiessen, which is so weird.
That's random.
So weird. I feel like they used to date, but then we're just like, no. It was just
I saw Bill Bellamy in the club when I was 18. It happened to be, that was a night. That was the night before I went to go drive to go see my ex at his family reunion. But anyway, I saw Bill Bellamy in the club swimming in a sea of snowflakes. Swimming. It was wintertime. It was like 12 years of winter. Nigga, it was winter is coming.
Yeah.
It was very Game of Thrones.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was
icy.
Yeah, the bitch with the icy blonde hair.
Yeah.
It was all of that. Jon Snow.
Ooh. Ooh. The ghetto.
The ghetto.
Shout out to Nene for such an amazing quote.
I know, Nene. You always give us some gems. Your slave is behind you.
That shit never gets old.
Never.
Your slave
is behind you.
You have done me wrong, Miss Your Wife.
We see each other. Oh no, that was Candy.
No, that was her.
That was her. No, that was Nene. That was Nene.
Yeah.
Nene always comes through with the gems. Always with the gems. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Ooh, your slave is behind you. Where is your scooter?
Where is your scooter?
Go to bed, wig. Go to bed, wig.
Where is your scooter? What took me like I fell off the bed.
Where is your scooter?
I fell
I
off.
wish you cursed out Star Jones. Now where's Barbara Walters?
Yes. Woo, Nene knows how to cuss somebody out effortlessly. I'm sorry, we were sidetracked.
Your clit has left your body. Who says that?
Nene. And it makes sense.
Yes, your clit has left your body.
I didn't call you a bitch. I said you was acting like a damn bitch.
Honk the horn on their ass, Greg. Yo.
Ooh, I can sit here and quote Nene all day.
Yes, Nene. The Ames. Oh, God. She was so...
Oh, God.
I fucking love Nene.
There is no housewives without Nene.
No, it's not.
There's no housewives without Nene.
Funny.
Ooh-wee. Okay.
Anyway.
Where were we?
Black movies and nigga porn.
You already know what's number one on my list.
Oh, God. Something with money and violence.
Boys in the Hood.
Of course.
Violence.
Yeah.
Ricky! My baby! Ricky! My baby! Ricky! That nigga who shot him with the light eyes, he actually died. No, I'm serious.
That's not funny.
No, I didn't.
It's just the way you said it.
He died, like, he got shot in real life. Like, he like, him and his brother apparently were in some shit. And they, like, he was, like, living the lifestyle that he was playing in the movie. And he actually died.
So I was watching D. Ray Davis's comedy special. And at the gym. And he was talking. He was talking about how he was on Empire, and because John Singleton directs some episodes for Empire, and he was saying how like, he real too authentic. He was like, we shoot in Chicago, and he was just like, we shooting on this side of town, like we. He was like, nah, I want authentic. Just like Boys in the Hood. I'm the actor, writer, producer, director of Boys in the Hood. Actor, writer, producer, director.
That sounds so familiar.
Yeah.
That sounds like a speech that I get all the time. I have been doing this for 30 years.
Yeah. So, anyway, they load up the blanks in the gun. And so he plays Cookie's brother before he dies or whatever. So he's like spraying like whatever. And so he was like, cut, that's a wrap. And then all of a sudden he's like, John was like, I said cut. D-Ray was like, that was not me.
Oh my God. That wasn't me.
That wasn't me. Like, we need to leave.
Do you know where we are?
Yeah. And I laugh because John Singleton always has a shoot 'em up film. Like he loves a nigga novella.
He does. One of my faves. Except Higher Learning. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Your turn.
I was okay when Tyra got shot.
Stop! Your face! Your face! The joy in your... the twinkle in your damn eye. Every time you talk about her scene.
Tyra is so fucking awful. Okay,
all I see is Michael Rappaport's pasty ass up on top of the roof. And she's running. And she's running.
The ghetto.
The ghetto.
Tyra is so... let me put it this way. Tyra as a supermodel, amazing. Right? She's broke barriers. Whatever.
The problem is that she talks about the barriers.
God, all the fucking time.
Do you know what I had to do?
Right.
Do you know how many go-sees I had to go on?
Right. You could be talking to fucking Malala, who was taken in as a prisoner of the Taliban, and this bitch gonna say, well, I was taken into prison while I was in Paris. That's the type of bitch that she is.
She is. Or you'd be sitting here like, oh, I got a corn on my pinky toe, it hurts. She's like, I remember when they put me in a size 6 shoe and I wear a 10.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, and I had to walk down a runway and I was fierce. Right. Like, but nobody asked for all of that.
I was being bullied by Naomi Campbell. Nobody
asked for none of that, actually.
Nobody. Remember on her show when she walked around in a fat suit so she could feel like what it was like to be fat?
I was like, when are y'all gonna cancel this shit? When is this show gonna be canceled? I'm tired of watching Tyra talk about Tyra.
Yes!
Like, I'm sick of this shit.
God!
Taking up airwaves. It's taking up airwaves.
God!
Give me a reboot. So I'd rather watch a reboot of Martin than watch Tyra talk about Tyra.
Give Ananda Lewis an extra hour.
What did I see the other day? It was a painting, and somebody's like, this is Tyra Banks as Grace Jones as Tyra Banks.
Oh my God.
This is Tyra paying tribute to Grace, paying tribute to Tyra. Ooh, nobody loves Tyra more than Tyra.
Ooh, listen, she is her number one fan. You hear me?
More black movies from the 90s.
Oh, I was going to talk about something else.
Oh, what?
The movie that fucked me up and continuously fucked me up to this day. I don't think I've ever talked about it publicly until today. But Jurassic Park.
God creates dinosaurs. God destroys dinosaurs. God creates man. Man destroys God. Man creates dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs eat man. Woman inherits the earth.
Now,
that kitchen scene with them velociraptors.
Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you one black ass thing. Don't think that shit cannot happen.
Because white people be fucking up every day.
Listen, you think that if they made that Sophie the robot bitch, best believe there is a brontosaurus in fucking Uganda right now. Tell me I'm lying. I bet you there is a velociraptor in the Dominican in fucking the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yeah.
In the DRC, because no one goes there.
No, it's definitely a Jurassic Park there. There's a Newman.
Yes.
In the studio fucking up shit.
Yes. There is a T-Rex. There is Stegosauruses somewhere in the South Pacific where they filmed Survivor. Like, they are out there. Listen, if Kaya is still among us, the living, then goddammit, there are velociraptors out there.
Married at that.
Yes.
If a velociraptor can get married, then a velociraptor can exist in the Congo.
Exactly. They are... listen... Just because it was so genius how they described it. Like, okay, they extract blood from a mosquito that's been crystallized in amber or like some sort of molten lava. That makes a bunch of shit like sense to me. Because you think about like obsidian, how it dries, which is just molten rock. it's glass.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't a mosquito or anything like that get encased in?
Ooh.
Why wouldn't it? Because I often think about, like, if a mosquito bites me, what do they do with the blood? I mean, do they ingest it? Do they, like, while they're eating somebody else's blood, like, do part of my DNA gets onto you or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really know. I mean, clearly I know science, but I don't know that much about science. But either way, it just some things, some of that seems really plausible.
Well, I don't know much about algebra, but I know that white people stay fucking shit up.
They clone fucking dogs and sheep and shit.
They love to have fun in inappropriate ways. So why wouldn't they come up with
by playing God?
Like, I'm like, oh yeah, we gonna have an amusement park with dinosaurs. Nothing about a T-Rex is fun. Nothing about that is fun. Nothing about a saber-toothed tiger. Nothing about a triceratops is fun. Nothing about a big-ass bird is fun that can swoop you up and eat you. Nothing about that sounds like a good time to me.
At all.
I think they created safaris for white people.
I was talking to Tatiana Janine.
Shout out to our home.
About how, like, white people love a good Jane Goodall moment. They love a Gorillas in the Midst moment. Like, they love to, like, drive through habitats and have, like, the animals jump on the hoods of the car. That's why they have fucking tours in Harlem and shit.
Speaking of movies in the 90s, was that Gorillas in the Mist or was that Congo? Where they had the tribe and they were out there. Chicago say nah. Chicago say nah.
That was the Congo.
Chicago say nah. Chicago say nah.
Yeah, that was the Congo. Gorillas in the Mist is when Jane Goodall was studying the monkeys.
Yes.
But white people love that shit. That's why they have tours in Harlem and, like, in the hood and shit.
Yeah, white people love.
They love safaris. They love all that.
They love going out on inappropriate journeys.
Yeah. And Jurassic Park was severely inappropriate. Samuel Jackson was
How you gonna bring your grandkids to a place with a T-Rex?
Mm-hmm. Putting their lives at risk.
These kids is getting flipped over in Jeeps. You know what I'm saying? They had John Stamos watching over them. Like
Jeff Goldblum.
John Stamos. He looked like Uncle Jesse to me.
It was Jeff Goldblum.
Uncle Jesse 2.0.
Oh, and that other guy. Oh, I know who you're talking about, but yeah, he's not John Stamos.
Okay.
But Jeff Goldblum was also in the movie. He was weird.
Newman
was
destroyed the whole shit.
Because he was trying to, like, steal DNA.
He was being
to
greedy.
sell it. He was trying to collude.
He was being a terrible person.
He was colluding.
He was being Newman.
He was. Samuel Jackson was like, oh, shit, and died.
He died.
Hold on to your butts.
He's like, ain't no dinosaurs in this motherfucking park. Crunch. That fucking kitchen scene, I'm telling you, that shit stressed me out.
Stressed me
that
the fuck
stressed
out.
me out. Every
to
time
this
I
day,
see a ladle,
am 32 years old. And every time. Listen, I wake up sometimes and I look at my glass of water because I keep a glass of water every night. I be looking at it, if it's shaking, I'm like, oh, nigga. Oh, sticky down.
When the Velociraptor opened that kitchen door with its talons
and looked at it as if it had Kool-Aid waiting for it.
My God. It was like, who all in there?
Yeah. What y'all got? Yeah. While them niggas is eating sea bass in the next room.
My dad took me and my sister to go see Jurassic Park. And he will forever tell this story. He's like, I took these two heifers to go see Jurassic Park and I fell asleep because this nigga falls asleep in every movie theater. And I fell asleep and I woke up and they were holding each other. And I was like, this shit was stressful. It was stressful. You left us for slumber.
Yes.
Like.
That shit was wild for like a 7-year-old.
I did not see part 2 or 3 though.
Oh, I don't.
I think I was like 10 when Jurassic Park came out. 11. Oh, something like that. Jurassic Park came out.
No, we were young.
My sister was little, because my sister was about 7 when it came out.
No.
What year did Jurassic Park come out?
We were young.
Tonight.
I want to say like 94.
We are young.
It might be younger than that. Because I remember I was very young when I saw it.
I was 9 when it came out.
When did Jurassic Park come out? The first one?
94.
Yeah.
94, I think. 93, 94. 93.
Yeah. I was 7.
It was stressful. Jurassic
Yeah.
Park was stressful.
Yeah.
It was stressful. But do you know what movie stressed me out the most?
What?
Juice.
I was kind of tripping, right? But now, you're right. I am crazy. But you know what else? I don't give a fuck.
Girl.
No. Tupac played that role.
Girl.
Bishop was not right.
I didn't see Juice until I got good and grown.
Oh, no. I told you my dad, I was too early. Because that nigga was like...
Thankfully, I did not see that at a young age.
We had a homeboy who looked just like Sam from Lean On Me. Still.
Oh, God.
Same nigga. That is the same nigga. That's the same. If you saw Lean On Me was the same. The nigga who played Sam's played Still and Juice.
That's like CB4. That shit is also wild.
And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black. And I'm black, y'all.
I was, crack. The crack jumped out.
Yeah, it did. We're going to have to do an 80s movie episode one day. But Juice fucked me up because Tupac really did not. He was like, I don't care about. What did he say? I don't care about my mother. I don't even care about myself. I was like, ooh.
He did give us like Cameron Giles and like.
He really did.
Who was also a really great actor. I wish he would go back to acting.
He plays himself.
So does Ice-T, and he does wonders.
Did you know that Cameron has a new album?
No.
His most recent album. He's still funny. He still got it. You should listen to it.
He still does skits on late night, right?
I think so, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
I feel like he's doing something with comedy. I don't know. Because he's very funny.
That nigga's hilarious. Some of the best. Oh, and then, Friday.
Now, your mama told me what happened to you yesterday. What? That was stupid. How the hell you gonna get fired on your day off?
I don't know.
Well, you need to trade. Take a look at that paper over there on the...
A hood classic.
Oh, yeah.
A hood classic. A hood classic.
Yeah. You know Felicia owns a vegan restaurant?
She looks like she's a vegan.
Yeah.
Craig! Craig! Can I borrow your VCR? Who is that bitch? Oh, Friday. That's probably one of the most quoted movies. Me and Tristan, they showed Friday 2 years ago on 420 at the movie theater in Union Square. And we went to go see it in the movie theater. That was fun.
Oh my gosh.
But some of the best Disney movies came out in the 90s.
Yeah. I see what's on this list here and I'm going to dismantle. Fuck Woody from Toy Story. Woody was a hater-ass bitch.
Well, he was a Trump
mad.
supporter.
He was mad because a new bitch was in town, and he was like, "Well, let me humble her real quick." And by humble her, I mean Buzz Lightyear. He had to break Buzz down.
Didn't Woody wear a red hat?
No, he had the brown hat.
Oh, it was brown.
There's a snake in my boots. No, he was such a hater. Like in all 3 movies, he was a hater. Like he was so unabashedly loyal to Andy, and all the other toys were like, "Girl, he's over us. Like, relax." Like,
but he was trying so hard.
He was trying so hard to make fetch happen. It was like, girl,
he's just not that into you.
Right? It's not.
Like, he's over you. Move on.
Right. And Buzz Lightyear was where it's at. Like, there's new girls in town. Whatever. Second movie, the cowgirl come. And he was like, I don't really see
he
it
wasn't
for this
seeing
girl.
it for her.
And of course, they end up falling in love and shit.
Even though
when she loved me. Sarah McLachlan sang that.
Of course she did. Something sad.
Yeah. But in the third one, though, when they almost died.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, girl, you will cry.
Take me there. I want to go there.
Girl, you know they almost died. Like, legit. Because they had this evil teddy bear. Because Woody and them got donated.
Oh, shit.
To another family on accident.
Oh.
Because, you know, Andy went away to college.
Oh, Andy grew up. Okay.
Yeah. You know they're supposed to be coming out with a fourth one?
They need to just stop. Leave well enough.
Well, they stopped production because, you know, one of the writers or stars or whatever, you know, # Me Too.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, what happened?
But anywho, yeah, they're about to be in a fire, and like Woody was like trying to hold on, and eventually he gave up the ghost. It's like, oh nigga, we gonna die, and everyone was just like, nigga, why these niggas gonna die?
He's like, I have nothing.
Buzz held out his hand, and Woody grabbed it, and was just like, I've accepted it. Like, this is my fate. And then miraculously they get saved. But still, it was touch and go. It was more touch than go.
Oh my God.
Whew. I was stressed. Anywho.
But nothing was as stressful as that wildebeest scene in Lion King.
First of all,
nothing was more stressful than that.
First of all, The Lion King is a scam. I understand people were very upset about Mufasa dying and those hyenas, whatever.
It wasn't the hyenas, it was the wildebeest.
The wildebeest who trampled him. Right?
The wildebeest are what stressed me out.
Oh, listen. Scar was tired of being a queer king and was tired of being erased, so he wanted to let motherfuckers know that over here where the sun doesn't shine is still popping. But because, you know, the powers that be get stuck on their high horses, they feel as though that, you know, the rest of the Pride Rock in the land can be forgotten. So, my bad bitch Scar was like, honey, I'm going to show you that fat meat is always greasy. So, he let bitches be known. And so what if niggas get caught up in crossfire? Whatever. And while Scar, the baddest, illest bitch, you know, to ever walk the grace with a sickening mane, this sister-loving nephew of his decided to rue it all.
Shut up!
And rue the day and take back the night and win back Pride Rock with his sister wife. Lion King is about queer erasure and the promotion of, like, incest.
Something is wrong with you.
It's not. I'm letting you know the facts. What we're dealing with right here, Jade, is facts. Tell me I'm wrong and tell me I'm lying. Because there's nothing... We all know...
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, it's really like... It's always like some fucked up underlying shit in a lot. So another one that came out in the 90s was Beauty and the Beast, which was essentially about...
that was about this poor Parisian woman...
who learned to love a nigga.
Well, yeah, she was psychotic, and like she was, in order to escape socioeconomic depression, she had to choose between an abuser or an animal, and she talked to her closet from time to time.
Sure.
Little town, it's a quiet village. Every day, like the one.
She went to go be with her things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She talked to her teapot.
Like, it was super like, misogynistic. Like she was forced to do this. Like, oh, I gotta be with this ugly.
You know what? It was really the cartoon version of Handmaid's Tale, because
low key, yeah,
it was. She was a handmaid, but I'm trying to figure. Yeah, she was a handmaid. You know what I'm saying? And she snuck away to the whorehouse at times and came back. In the middle of the night.
Yeah, they really try to force that abuser ass Gaston on her because she was a poor little Parisian girl or somewhere in the French country, and they're like, oh, belle, go meet Gaston, and he's just like, hey, how you doing? And like, or how you doing? And she was like, ew, gross, Gertie Smody, I don't want you. And then clearly she was a dizzy ass bitch because she talks to tea kettles and shit, but she's forced to be in this castle with this ugly ass beast, who, by the way, once he turned to human, was actually not attractive at all.
No.
He looked like Anne Heche.
Shut up! Shut up!
Change my mind.
I won't. Well, you want to tell me why Aladdin was a fucked up movie?
Because he catfished a princess.
He catfished a princess.
Yeah, he did. He
said, you should have never called me fat ass Kelly Price.
Yeah, that's literally what happened.
Like he was like, well, you should have never called me poor.
Yeah. Literally what happened.
But he did catfish a princess.
He did. But it's also Jasmine's fault because that's a cautionary tale of falling in love with a nigga with potential.
That's really what it is.
That's really what it's about.
It really is what it is. Mm-hmm. And her daddy, a.k.a. Tia Mowry's daddy, was not really here for her getting with a nigga who sleeps in his car. But,
Yeah.
She was like, but daddy, I love him. And she saw the potential in him. Now, lucky enough for her, you know what I'm saying? This nigga was at the right place at the right time. Mm-hmm. But things could have gone a different direction.
Yeah, he's lucky that his rap career got taken off.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he could have not got signed. You know what I'm saying? Because it was before this independent shit popped off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the labels could have not. They couldn't
fuck with him. They couldn't have bit,
but they did.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
That's literally what it was.
It is.
But it was definitely a cautionary tale about loving a nigga through potential.
And the only reason he got on is because he had the genie, a.k.a. Suge Knight, on his side, who's going to make sure that all his business deals go through.
Literally what happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
It's time to go.
There are so many movies from the 90s. Like, we didn't get into The Little Mermaid. We didn't get into a whole bunch of stuff. But that just means that we have to do a part dose.
Yeah, part dose. Maybe we'll bring along somebody else to help us.
Because next time I got to talk about BAPS. See? The car agrees with me.
Yeah.
Make sure you sign up for our Patreon, jadenxd.com/Patreon, I think is what it is.
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, you know.
It is patreon.com/JadeandXD.
That's what I said.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Anyway, guys, bye.
Bye.
See you on Monday.
This episode of Jade and XD was produced by Abraham Cavinquizada.
Ibrahim.
We are back. This is a 90s movies episode, so have fun with it. You know how you do.
You know how you do.
You know what to do.
You know what to do. Hey.
time. Hey! 1, 2, 3. Hey!
My baby don't mess around because he had it so, and this I know for sure. But does he really want to see this fucker from an episode?
Yeah. Hey!
All right, let's start for real. Sorry, Abe, that was a dedication to you. You still can't find this shit.
I'm looking. I'll see if it's streaming.
I'm gonna pause until you're done because
no, I'm listening to you.
I can't just sit here and talk.
Girl, I'm listening to you now.
Abe, cut all this out.
No, leave it in.
No, cut it out.
Damn it. Kenan Thompson was in fucking Heavyweights. Anyway.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.